Namaste. I am Bindu Thirumale, your course faculty. I hope you've enjoyed the course so far. In this unit, we will talk about professional learning and communities of practice and how to manage communities of practice. We attend workshops, seminars, take courses online to learn. This process of learning is formal and structured. We also learn when we participate in communities of practice. We can say that this type of learning is less structured and more informal. Etienne Wenger, who has conceptualized a theoretical framework for communities of practice, says, "We learn by social participation," and has developed a social theory of learning framework to explain how such learning takes place. In this video, we will look into a little more detail on the different components Wenger uses to explain how learning takes place in a community of practice. More and more research is showing that professionals or adult learners learn through social participation. How do we relate this to a community of practice? Wenger describes 4 components to the process of learning. First, practice. Second, meaning. Third, community. And fourth, identity. Let's look at each of these components in some more detail. Practice. We learn by doing. When we are teaching in classrooms, although we may be teaching the same topic year after year, it is never the same. As each year we have ourselves changed, our students change, and the classroom experience is different. As we work, we develop or use methods, resources, TLMs. We investigate and solve issues. We identify proficiency in our work. We therefore make changes to the way we teach, and doing our work, we are continually gaining experience and learning. Meaning. We learn by experiencing our work. We each make meaning of the world and our work in our ways as well as collectively with our colleagues. When we think about our teaching, reflect on our lessons and instructions. When we share our experiences and participate in our communities of practice, we together develop teaching stories and pedagogical content knowledge. When we put these experiences into resources, lesson plans, and activities that we create and share, we develop a repository of our knowledge of the practice. Through this dual process of participating, interacting, and generating knowledge of our practice that we think is meaningful, we learn by experiencing our work individually as well as collectively. Community. We learn by belonging to a community of practice. We decide what is meaningful for our practice. We validate each other's work and recognize what is right, what needs to be improved, and what we want to reject about our work, pedagogy, and the resources and other artifacts we create, and the knowledge that we generate of practice. We share a history of our work and work products. We recognize teaching experience and competence. We learn by belonging to a community of practice. Identity. We learn by becoming better educators and teachers. We participate, interact, dialogue, create, accept and reject ideas, artifacts, opinions, and positions. We may choose to participate in the community peripherally or engage wholeheartedly. Through this social participation, we create our personal histories. We change how we do our work and who we are as educators in the context of our community. We learn by becoming better teachers and educators, improving our practice. We must remember that learning is a holistic process, and practice, meaning, community, and identity were broken down into distinct components only to help explain the phenomena better. In Wenger's own words, these components are deeply interconnected and mutually defining. Hence, we must look at a process of learning in a community of practice as a whole. Learning is complex, isn't it? I wonder why people think teaching is simple then.